Hey, shalom, shalom to the elect of Israel, whoever you might be out there. I want to start off as always by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught me this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there. So I want to do a quick lesson before I head to the plantation, before I go to work, you know what I mean? And the title of this lesson is going to be, We Must Work. All right, now, the work in this sense is regarding the work in the truth. All right, we must work, man, while we still have time. All right, the men of the Lord who have been called into this truth, we have been called to do a job. All right, Lord willing, we be of the elect. The elect have a job to do, man. All right, and that's to feed the lambs and the sheep of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and to obey the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to the best of our abilities, man. All right, so we got to work, man. That requires, toiling and laboring, man, looking things up, going into different accounts in the scriptures, man, researching the time periods of the certain prophets, you know what I mean? And, also current events, man, and linking it back to the scriptures. And the reason why I'm doing this is because the Spirit jumped on me, because I would like to be more diligent in the work, man, as far as historical accounts. That's just me personally, you know what I mean? So some brothers, they're excellent when it comes to that specific, area of the truth. And I would like to, strengthen, become more strengthened in that area myself. And we should all do that, man. We all know we got certain weak points, man. Things that we're not as strong in. We need to, focus on those sometimes, man, And so anyway, I don't want to ramble on. I want to read the book of Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 4. It says, he becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. All right. Now you can look at this in a carnal sense and think about, money. Somebody who's lazy, who don't go to work, they're going to become poor, right? Well, you got to look at it in a spiritual sense as well. And it says, he becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand. It means somebody who's lazy. All right. But the hand of the diligent, keyword diligent, maketh rich. And right now, we're dealing with spiritual riches, man. Spiritual money. All right. We're trying to add that spiritual money to our bank account. All right. We got to be diligent, man. We got to continue to read the scriptures, continue to search the prophecies, continue to look at the news and then link it to prophecy. All right. Looking up words and things like that in the Hebrew and in the Greek. All that stuff, man. The etymology of words. All right. It's going to make you rich, man, spiritually. But those who are lazy, who don't want to do all that, you know what I'm saying? They're going to become poor, man. And you don't want to be caught lacking when Yahweh Shai return, all right? He gave us these spiritual talents, and we must multiply them. We must flip them, man, and create more, man. And you do that by being diligent, all right? So let's see here. I'm going to jump down to verse 5. So Proverbs 10 and verse 5. He that gathereth in summer is a wise son, but he that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causeth shame. All right, hold on a second. Man. Salakia. So yeah, you have to gather this wisdom and knowledge while you still can. All right, because there's gonna come a time where we're not gonna be able to be on YouTube or on the internet, man. We're gonna be on the run, man. We're gonna be pilgrims upon the earth, as the scriptures say. All right, so we got to gather all the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding while we can. You can even look at that in the carnal sense as well. All right, because we know that in the winter time, all the vegetation dies, man, or it goes into hibernation. So there's not gonna be fruits, to harvest in the dead of winter, man. So you got to get your food and all that stuff while you still can, early. All right, summertime, that's when the plants are growing and bearing fruit and all that. So you can gather that, all right, and store it for you to have nutrition, man, during the winter time. And we're coming into the winter known as Jacob's trouble, man. Ain't gonna be no prophets on the highways and hedges in Jacob's trouble. Ain't gonna be no videos in the time of Jacob's trouble, all right? So that's why it says, he that gathereth in summer is a wise son, but he that sleepeth in harvest is a son that causeth shame. And you don't want to be causing shame, man. Here we are, the sons of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You call yourself a prophet and a teacher, teaching Israel, all right? We have to make sure that we're gathering all the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding while we still can, all right? Because when the wintertime comes, or when Jacob's trouble hit, Salakia, you don't want to be caught without, man. You don't want to be lacking that wisdom, man. So now is the time to get deep into these scriptures, man. Now is the time to do your research, all right? To read old books that have to do with this truth, all right? Such as, for example, I just got this book, Babylon to Timbuktu, and it goes into a lot of the ancient accounts, on the Hebrew Israelites, man. So it's good to read things like that to up your wisdom and knowledge, right? All right, so you can have an answer, man, in the day of trouble. So you know what to do. All right, Proverbs chapter 10, I'm gonna jump down to verse 16. It says, the labor of the righteous tendeth to life. You see? The fruit of the wicked to sin. And the wages of sin is death. So anyway, I'm gonna read that again. The labor of the righteous tendeth to life. All right, Proverbs 10 and 16. So the labor is the work that we do, man, the research, man, the diligence that we show forth. That's gonna tend to life. All right. We gotta show you how Bashmi al-Shada we really want to be saved, man. We gotta really show him that we're involved in this thing, man. Because you got some Israelites that are just lazy with it, and we can't be that way. We gotta level up. We gotta level up, man, especially now. Salakia, let's see here. I wasn't coughing all day to this video, man. Number Satan, but we're gonna get through it anyway, so bear with me. All right, 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. There you go, man. We got to give diligence, man. That word diligence came up again. We have to remain diligent, man, in our labor. All right? To make our calling and election sure, man. We want to make sure that we get up on them chariots, man. Now, ultimately, it comes down to your faith in Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. All right? But if you truly believe in Yahweh Bashmi Awashai, you're going to do what he wants you to do. All right? And he wants us to labor, man. To labor in his vineyard. And his truth is the vineyard. All right? So let me jump down to John chapter 9 and verse 4. We'll close it out. All right? The book of John chapter 9 and verse 4. It says, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. And that's Jacob's trouble, man. That time is right around the corner. The night's going to come, and we're going to be on the run, man. We ain't going to be doing these sit-downs like we're doing now. We're not going to be doing going out to the highways and hedges at that time, man. Esau going to be coming down with great wrath, man. We're going to have troops in the streets, people losing their damn minds. The Lord going to put his prophets away. So, the Lord is considering your work, too. Salakia. The Lord is considering our work. The angels are observing our diligence. And they're reporting it back to Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. So that's why we got to continue to work. We must work, man. And that's, to myself, first and foremost, I want to be more diligent, man. We should all pray for more diligence. We can never do enough. So we want to do as much as we can. That's the goal right there, is to do as much as we can for Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. And feeding his lambs and his sheep. So, I'm going to end it right there, man. Just want to do a quick lesson on that topic, man. Just something that was on my mind. And the Lord willing, that's, edifying and exhorting to the elect, whoever you might be out there, man. We must work. We got to work, man. This is a job, man. So, continue to be diligent. Pray for more diligence. Do more research on different topics. Continue to strengthen your weak points. All right? Continue to put up the videos, man, to edify the elect and to give glory to the names of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. So I'm ending right there. Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught me this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. Shalom.